Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in the Philippines. Ness and I are getting ready to go take a trip to Rosario, to one of our favorite plant nurseries, run by a good friend of ours whose name is Edgar. Now today we're going to take you along with us on this trip because we get so many requests from people asking the question, how do I get to Edgar's nursery? Well, we're going to show you by road and by drone today. I think it'll make it very easy, and Edgar has anything you want, and if he doesn't have anything you want, he can get anything you want when it comes to plants that are available here in the Philippines. Let's go ahead and get today started. Now without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Alright, now Rosario is just the next town down the road from us, although the part of Rosario where Edgar's nursery is, it's about halfway between Rosario and whatever the next barangay is, the next little town. It takes us maybe about 20 minutes to get there. So you ready to head on out?
Let's go!
Okay, so let's go on down to Edgar's and pick out a few plants. Alright, well here we are. We made it here to Edgar's nursery. And I gotta tell you, oh there he is, there's Edgar right there. We're late, we're so late. Hello Edgar! How's it going this morning? Kumusta ka? Oh, so this is the Thai bamboo right here. Okay, great. Well, Edgar, I hope you don't mind. We're gonna do a walk through a little bit of your garden and kind of show some of the things like we've done in the past, because it's been a while, and I know you have some new additions to your garden inside here. So if it's okay, okay. So these are the Thai bamboo.
Thai bamboos.
And these Thai are not invasive. You said these are the ones we don't have to worry about them going and taking over our yard.
Yeah, it's
and
easy to manage.
And I said anywhere between 6 and 8 foot, and that's about right. That's about what you got right there. These are about 6 foot.
Yeah.
I think these are about 6 foot tall right here.
This just 6 feet.
And let's talk a little bit about the maintenance. Let's talk about the maintenance of these. Now for these, I notice when I see them in people's garden, they trim off some of the lower stuff so the base starts looking nice and clean, and then it bushes out just a little bit towards the top, but it doesn't get too wide and bushy on the top. Which is, we want it for a little bit of shade and a little bit of privacy. These should work great, right?
Yeah, right. That's right.
So, is there any special care that you have to do like for a special kind of fertilizer? Is there anything that you recommend?
Actually, this don't have a this is just a minimal caring process. You know, you can just plant it directly to the ground and no need to put fertilization and
okay.
No need to.
Well, I noticed that about our other bamboo. Because remember, I got the Buddha bamboo from you, and the Buddha bamboo is doing really good. It's beautiful. You haven't seen. I have to show you some pictures.
Oh, okay.
You need to stop by our house, Edgar, because you know most of our plants are from your nursery right here.
Yes.
Oh, here's a Buddha bamboo right here, right there.
Yes.
Somebody, are you saving that for somebody, or you just have it?
No, I just displaying this for or anyone could
so if you need
take it.
If you need Buddha bamboo, This is the man right here. This is the man. And Edgar actually has a degree. He has a degree, and he can answer any of your questions. And today, what I'm going to do you got another one over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you his Facebook, because he does most of his business on Facebook, and I'll show you. And if you have any questions about anything related to any plant, what it requires, the amount of water, the type of fertilizer that you need, even if you want to make up your own fertilizer yourself, this is the man to ask, because he has a degree in all of this. And I brought you here before, and that's why I keep coming back to Edgar's nursery right here, because he has all the answers. He always has all the plants that I'm looking for, and he's like the kindest guy that you could ever ask for. And he speaks great English, and that helps me out too, because I'm not so good still yet after 4 years, still not too good with my Tagalog yet. Konti lang, just a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna walk through.
Yeah,
we're gonna do a little bit of walk through, see what you got.
Sure. In a pot? Like this? This is
This right here is a hibiscus tree.
Yes.
Look at the size.
A variegated hibiscus.
A variegated hibiscus. Now this tree right here, you normally see that as a shrub in your yard, not a tree. That's huge.
It's a tree.
It's a tree.
Now there's a bloom. A lot of flower buds up there.
Oh.
And this one.
Oh my.
The blooms.
That's normally what I see, like that, like a.
This one is yeah.
Yeah, this one over here is normally like what you would traditionally see.
Don Pedro this is Don Pedro.
But
we have variegated.
This right here, you're telling me this is hibiscus?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
The color changes.
Yeah.
This has I think 5 to 4 colors in a year. What is?
Oh, this is. I wish I had room in my yard. I wish I had room for some. How tall does this end up growing? Because it looks like.
Oh, we can manage. We
can manage
just pruning this to minimize the size of the tree.
Oh.
So you would be having a bonsai, a big bonsai tree.
That's kind of what you did here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, just put it in there, and then roots.
Oh my goodness.
Just go itself from yellow. Morning blooms yellow.
Oh,
then
look
in
at
the
that.
afternoon.
Oh, this is beautiful.
This turns into like this.
Yeah.
So 2 colors in one.
And it'll probably bloom all year, on and off all year round, won't it?
Whole year round.
Because I know the traditional, like the bushy one over there, all year. So far, what I got from you, all year I've been getting nice flowers on it.
A year round, and same as this. Once this the stems get older, matured, then this will bloom. So the whole year round, this will give you blooms, beautiful flowers.
So if you're looking for a hibiscus tree, not just the hibiscus plant, that's going to give you some beautiful year-round flowers and blossoms, and it's a manageable size, and you want a tree, this is what you want right over here at Edgar's place. Let's go take a look. Edgar also not only does regular traditional plants, he also, if you have a pond, whether it be an aquatic pond for plants, or if you have koi, like say goldfish or koi fish inside, he has plants that are perfect for that. Let's take a look. You have one you can show us?
Yes. We have here. We're putting to these nets to secure it from the birds.
Oh, from the birds. Oh,
and frogs.
Here you go. And this is all. Oh, look, and you've got fish in here already. You got little minnows
Guppies.
inside here. Guppies.
A lot of guppies, multicolored.
Multicolored guppies.
Yeah.
So if you need plants for your pond, he's got it set up right here, and these will grow longer.
Yeah, wider.
Now, Edgar, I will tell you, I have a little bit of a problem with my water lilies in the U.S. My fish get so big, and they love to eat this type of water lily right here. Now, what do you recommend to combat if you have fish that really like eating your water lilies? What do you recommend?
I recommend those water plants that are having hard stems, or so that those fish can eat these soft stalks of these lilies, because these water lilies are soft stalks, having soft stalks here.
Yeah.
That's why they could easily bite it and turn it as the food. So I recommend those papyrus.
Oh, okay. Well, so you're telling me that you might want to go to a different variety if you have bigger fish that like eating, because these are kind of a delicacy to some fish.
Yes.
Let's go ahead. Do you have those different kinds of plants, water plants?
Yeah, we can also use the water palm. Like
the water palm.
We call it a Nipa palm.
And do you have that?
Yes, we have it here.
Let's take a look. So choosing a different variety might be an option. So this is your water palm that you're talking about. And what did you say you call this? You call this nipa.
We call this nipa in Tagalog.
So this is actually when you make a nipa hut. This is the kind of material, but it's normally sitting in water like this, and it actually the water is good for it.
In a muddy
wet
swamps. So fish would fish would eat this because this is a hard stems and hard root. Having hard roots here, fish won't eat this.
So if you have a real wet, say if you have a part of your yard that stays real wet all the time, maybe the nipa palm would probably be a good one to put inside there also, huh?
Yes, and this will grow as tall as 12 feet. I have here the 4-year-old one. This is already 4 years old. It's slow growing when we use this small
to restrict the roots.
Because I just contain this plant in here to minimize the growth of this plant, because this grow faster and bigger once it was in the wild. Because we used to plant this in a swamp, looks like in a wild. So that no intervention from human to cut those leaves. The other one variety of water plant is this. We call this a horsetail. We could use this.
Horsetail.
Yes. We haven't trialed this for a koi fish ponds. This blooms.
This blooms.
Yes, a blue colored one, and a lot of bloom in one stem. This having a multiple petals.
So that's the flower that you get on this water plant right here.
Having 3 colors.
Okay.
This it's just left one bulb here.
Okay.
But yesterday this is
all full.
Yeah, it's full of flowers.
Okay. This is an amazing palm here, and you got philodendrons back here also.
This one is battle brass.
Yeah, I have one of these. We have Nessa's Zen Garden has this. I think we got it from you when you were in partnership with your one of your family members across the street. Yeah, I think we got that and we put that in our Zen garden.
This is the yellow one, and we have this reddish, pinkish young shoots.
Oh, this is a beautiful shrubbery. It's really a tree.
Yeah.
Because we're constantly trimming ours. We just trimmed ours back, and it just stays healthy. It's like an evergreen. If you think about evergreens that we have on the west coast in the U.S. And you got some huge bamboo, but what kind of bamboo is this back here?
This is black bamboo. The only problem is this getting taller and taller.
It gets really tall.
Yes. Around, I think around more than 2 stories. Building taller.
Now I just saw you posted this on your Facebook page here recently. What is this called? What is this?
Anthurium. I don't know exactly the idea of that, but it's a Anthurium family.
Yeah.
Flowering Anthurium.
Now does this like shades, semi-shades? Semi-shades?
This love shades.
That's a nice, and it looks nice inside a planter there. Looks very nice. Now we're talking about lots about water, aquatic type of plants here. Yeah, we just stumbled over this area with these little water lilies. Now these are really small. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the smaller variety right here.
But it grows bigger like this.
It grows big, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a cabbage. Cabbage water lilies, but this don't bloom. Maybe a little, very small blooms in here. White colors, but very small. You could hardly see it in the wild. This get bigger.
But these look really, the water plants here look really healthy. Very, very nice.
Keep it healthy as this. This looks like a bouquet.
Now Edgar gave me a plant the last time I came to visit. Actually gave me several plants as a gift when I came to visit him last time. And this was one of the type of plants that he gave me. He gave me 2 or 3 of these smaller ones. But what I did, if you looked at our waterfall, I put them on the waterfall and they get lots and lots of sunlight. And he's like, no, not really good. You can put them with sunlight, but I think you have to keep them really wet. I think you have to keep them really wet because mine are dried out and we're starting to get a little bit of brownness, but they're better for shady areas. He says some shady areas.
And always moist.
Yeah, and always moist. So we're going to, I have to pull, I think I'm going to pull those and put different plant. And I'm going to talk with him in just a minute about what's the best plant for a really small area, say like on our waterfall, one of our planter features inside there. But every time I come here, Edgar always gives me a plant, and this is a gift. He's giving us this plant right here. And we're going to put it in a nice shady, wet spot around there. Thank you so much, Edgar. Thank you very, very much.
You're always welcome, sir. Growth thinker.
Okay, so I was just sitting over here talking with Edgar about what can I do to replace the fern type plants that really like shade, because we're going to pull those out of our waterfall. And I said, what can I put as a replacement for those that it's going to get a lot of sun and it's probably a difficult area to grow. And he said these plants right here, these hanging draping type of plants. Now what he was telling, and what is the name of this? Do you know the name, the technical name or the common name?
We call it locally as manaog kairog.
Okay, I'm not even going to try to repronounce that, but
it's Tagalog name.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I could hardly find the
ID.
No,
that's okay.
Put it.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'll send it through Messenger. Okay. I'll send it to you.
Okay. So what Edgar says, this kind of plant in the bright sunlight, regardless of whether you plant the roots inside soil or just hang it. This isn't planted into anything. He said this thing is growing like crazy on just sitting on this piece of wood on the side of a tree trunk right here. He said you can plant it inside in soil. You can put the root structure inside there, or you can let it hang on rock, or you can let it hang, just hang like this, and it will do fine and will drape down and give this little hanging overhang. So I asked him to include this in our purchase today with our. We'll just get enough clippings and we're going to try this out. And we'll keep an eye and see how well this does on the side of our waterfall.
I'll give you this.
Okay.
So you can just put them all.
Okay, we'll try. We'll do that. I'll let you know how that works. That looks beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on this plant and we'll keep doing updates to see how this one plant does on the side of the waterfall. I'm going to walk through. Edgar, I'm going to walk through and I'm just going to look at some of your plants you have inside here, and then we'll go ahead and load up. We'll load up the Thai bamboo that we have over there.
Just plant it in a separate place so you could easily.
This is the green variety of the one I have.
Yes.
Okay.
The one that I gave you.
Okay. Well, we'll set this here. It'll be all right. Put this right.
Wait for a moment.
So what I'm going to do, we're about done with our purchase here and our chat with Edgar. So what I'm going to do now, because you can kind of see, it's not the most easiest right off the main road to see, because we had to come down here. This is a residential section back here, and it's not far behind McKilling, but to keep you from getting lost, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a drone drive. Well, we're going to do a bird's eye view from McKilling on the main street. Everybody knows where McKilling is in this area, and just drive back. So let's go ahead and give a better view of how to get to Edgar's shop here. All right, well, I think it's about time to go. I settled up with Edgar, and we got everything loaded into the back of the truck, and we'll plant these today. As a matter of fact, I'll do that probably this evening, if I have a chance. I think, or we'll do it first thing Monday morning. We'll see. Anyway, as I just got done paying Edgar for the bamboo, the Thai bamboo, and he says, "Oh, I have to show you something." And he always does it. He's like, "I always got to show you something. I just want to show you this right here. This is vanilla. This is the vanilla plant, and it makes vanilla beans. It makes vanilla beans, and Edgar was so kind to give us this as a gift. And we have so many gifts from Edgar. That's why our backyard looks so beautiful. So we're going to plant this in a shady. It's got to be in a sort of a shady location. And he gave me some tips on growing this as well. So I can't wait to get some vanilla beans and add some to maybe our favorite ice cream, or maybe our cake recipe or something like that. Anyway, Edgar, I want to thank you for all the help today, all the attention to the things, and especially for being able to get the Thai bamboo that we need for a special place to do a special purpose. We get so much sun in the summertime on that part of our lanai, and this will help us. We're going to put some type of a roll down type of a blind there, but I thought that would look a little tacky. Natural is the way to go. Edgar, thank you again very much. Thank you so very much. And we will be back here soon. I know we're going to have other requirements, and we'll let you know. And we'll keep an eye on your Facebook page and all your posting that you do.
Okay.
Oh. Well, anyway, we're supposed to be putting the plants in the ground, but the weather kind of turned kind of nice. A cloud just went over. It gave us a little bit of shade right now. But we're going to enjoy just a little bit before the end of the day. I think tomorrow will be a day of planting the Thai bamboo. Now, before we close, there's a couple of shout outs that I have to do. Now, don't shut down watching the video right now, because before we do the shout outs, there's something I want to share with you. I don't think a lot of you saw in some of the thumbnails. Nobody has discovered it yet.
What?
I just
I don't even know.
Well, I shared it today. I was a guest on Art Carlson's drone show, Rycote Drone Solution. I go on there. I'm invited on Sundays, a lot of times on Sundays. And today I shared something that people on our channel didn't even discover. Take a look at some of our thumbnails. A lot of people don't look at the thumbnails, but there's some hidden gems inside there. I forgot what they call those hidden things. Rabbits, or I don't know, there's a term that they have for it. But I didn't discover it until later on. We had a photobomber in a couple of our videos. I didn't even realize it. We had a photobomber. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you now before we do the birthday shout-outs. Anyway, on one of our videos where we had our family here for Lee's birthday party, I believe it was Lee's birthday party, we were sitting here. We had a guest. We were doing a picture of the whole family, and I didn't look until later on, and I zoomed in on. And who was that sitting right over here with the rest? Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'll let you. I'll let you see. I'll share that picture.
Oh yes, he flew.
He flew in, and he flew out as quick as he flew in. Then Ness and I took a little still picture by ourselves. We had us sitting up on the bridge, and I didn't realize who snuck in. And it wasn't, I'll give you a hint, it wasn't Marianne, and it wasn't Hot Pone who slipped in. Well, anyway, that's enough for our fun for today, but it's always fun here. We have some birthday shout-outs. Now, we have a couple of really belated shout-outs, and this was a couple of weeks ago, at least a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know how we missed it, but we try to catch everybody if we can on our birthday shout-outs. For January 17th, we had somebody who had a very special birthday, and that was their 50th birthday on January 17th, January 17th,
yes.
17th, and that was Bernard Martin.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, for you, Bernard Martin, that's a really big birthday. And then on what, January 26th?
Angela Piamsel's husband turned 30.
I think his name is Chris.
Chris, yes.
Yeah. Chris turned 30 on the 26th, January 26th. And I think they said that they have some property, or they're planning on retiring here in Batangas. They live in Florida, I think now. Florida. And they're going to be retiring right here in Batangas, where we are, right here. The weather's kind of like Florida, but it's warmer all year here, much warmer than in Florida for the full year here. That's our January. Who do we have? I think we have a couple of them for February too.
February, yes.
And we have another one, and this comes from all the way in Essex in the UK.
Yes.
And this is for February 6th. I believe it's
Yes.
for February 6th. And on February 6th, this day in February 6th in 2021, Carmelita. And
yeah.
her husband's name is Roy?
Roy Swivel.
Yeah, Roy Swivel. He said he wanted a big shout out for his wife Carmelita.
Yes.
Again, they live in Essex in the UK. And I think what was the little nugget that he said he wanted to put inside there about? Oh, they're in a lockdown. They were in a lockdown. I don't know if they're still in lockdown. I imagine
He wants to make her day special.
Yeah, he wanted to make her day special on February 6th. But I was sorry. So better late than better late than never on that one right there.
Yeah.
And then we have another one for February 6th, right?
That's it.
And we have another one for, like I said, for February 6th. And this is a belated birthday shout out. We're doing a catch up. Is for
Gaula.
it's from Jal
Yeah,
to
it's
her
from
daughter.
Gaula.
To her daughter.
Gaula.
And her daughter's name is
Alia.
and she turned 19 on
19.
February 6th as well. Okay, and our very last shout out is for today for you. It's tomorrow for us here because we're like in the twilight zone. We're in a time warp.
Just say February 8th.
February 8th. But what I really mean is we're doing this today, but we'll publish it tomorrow. But it'll be it'll be the day after for us here in the building. Oh, okay. All right. But you understand.
Okay.
Say you understand. Anyway, this is for February 8th, and this is for Carol Gamboa.
Yes, Carol.
Carol is having her birthday on February 8th, but we have two more, very special, which all of them are very special to us and to you as well. But Emily from Dave and Emily from Bayan Farming. It's Emily's birthday on February 8th as well. And you know, we don't even have it listed anywhere that it's Emily's birthday. But do you know why we know it's Emily's birthday? Because tomorrow is Ness's birthday. So it'll be her birthday too as well.
You treat me.
I'll kiss you tomorrow on your birthday.
Okay.
And anyway, tomorrow is we have 3 birthday shout-outs for tomorrow that we just did. And for us, we're going to be celebrating in a special place, one of our favorite restaurants in the Philippines. Well,
Yeah.
we've only really been to 2 big islands, Luzon and Visayas, but so it's still one of our favorite restaurants. And we won't get the surprise out. We'll probably bring the camera along with us tomorrow and share a really nice dinner for Ness for her birthday. Well, that's it for our birthday shout-outs. And so let's go ahead and give the shout-out to everybody. Anyway, for everybody who had a birthday late or coming up, we want to wish you all a happy birthday. Well, anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Tomorrow, again, the plans are to go ahead and get those Thai bamboo inside our little area that we need. We'll show you that tomorrow. It's not a big deal, but we just want to show you how important it is for us to have this. Because the sun comes from over there, and we're putting it, well, you can probably see, it's going to be over there, and it'll give us some great shade, because we're always blinded in the morning when we have breakfast in the morning on our lanai, on our VIP room, bedroom exit, and our dining room exit area. So that'll be a really nice addition to that. Well, that's it for today. I had fun. Did you have fun today?
Yes, I did.
It was great. It's always great seeing Edgar. Edgar is such a nice guy. And if you are in the Rosario area, the Lipa area, the Padre Garcia area, no matter what area around Rosario, please stop and say hi to Edgar and take a look at his plants. He's got some neat plants, and I'm sure, don't tell him I told you. I'm sure he'll probably give you a little gift on the side, because he always does. He does everybody that way.
I hope he'll be able to come here, so
Yeah.
he'll be able to see what you have done with his plants.
Oh, he hasn't been by here, and I'm saying probably 60-70% of our yard is because of Edgar, because of his the plants that he has, and is helping match up the right plants for the right part of our yard. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up, please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little MyPI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and notified the next time we upload a new video. So until such time, from right here in the Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find